I went from an E to an A in just 2 weeks in A-level chemistry, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. My biggest advice would always be to do past papers. However, it's not enough to do that anymore, depending on your exam board. If you're doing Cambridge International, it's more or less still okay. But if you're doing AQA, Edexcel, OCR, it's getting harder and harder to revise purely off of past papers. By doing past papers, what a lot of people mean is just doing a bunch of past papers and then memorizing the mark scheme that way, basically. You don't remember things to the extent that you need it if they were to ask you a different set of questions, but of a similar type, if that makes sense. So it means that you don't understand the core level of whatever it is that you're studying to make it easy for you to be adaptable to the style of questions. So if you're doing A-level chemistry, I want you to now, from this second for the next 2 weeks, master the core 4 topics, and that is bonding, amount of substance, or just calculations, stoichiometry, depending on your exam board, they call it different things, as well as energetics and equilibria. These 4 you need to master with your whole entire body. Like, you need to be able to understand it in full, and you need to be able to spot when a question is asking about that knowledge. And I call these as the core topics of A-level chemistry, and that is because everything else is built up of these 4. Meaning that if you understand these, it will make everything else so much easier to understand. So then when you understand these already, and the way to understand this, you can do like topic questions and then looking at the mark scheme, looking at your textbook, trying to understand it that way, memorizing it using the Feynman technique, whatever it is that you want to do. But once you understand those, doing the next topics will make so much sense. And for the next topics, you can learn it in any way that you want. For me personally, I do best by learning by doing. So I would do the questions, topic questions specifically, understand it as I go through it, and then do it again. Because, like, with topic questions on whatever website it is that you're using, they will always repeat the same style of questions multiple times. Eventually, you just get a hang of it. It's not really memorizing the mark scheme, it's just seeing if you remember what you learned. So you're applying spatial repetition as well. Aside from that, if you have any questions, let me know.